What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Working with Bobby. Here down here to the shop, taking around on this Saturday, August the 20th. Happy birthday to my nephew, David Valentine, or y'all might see him as You Fools on YouTube. Check his channel out. He do a lot of streaming and whatnot, video gaming and whatnot. Big shout out to him. I think he turned 18 today. So grown man status now. I love you. Hope you enjoy your birthday. Back to the video the reason I recorded it. I got good news and I got bad news. The good news is the vehicles I had under the shop, they're gone. But you see Bell up under here on the ramps, and I'm gonna tell you why after I explain to you about the other vehicles. The 4Runner, my mom helped me take it back to Orangeburg last night. Put the compressor on it and everything good. My cousin car, I got her back brakes and wheel bearings straight on hers. But this is why Bell is in here. This is the bad news. I got an exhaust leak, and I thought it was a collector issue, but it's not. If you look close down in here, I got my light shining on already. The collector flange is broken. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't know how to weld, and I don't have the money to get no headers right now, and I hate having exhaust leaks. I drive with a lot of noises, but exhaust leaks is not one of them. So that's what's going on with it. I got up under there and tried to, I'm thinking that the flange was loose or whatever, but they normally don't come back loose because that's those locking fasteners to where when you tighten them down, they normally stay there. So if you want to put a positive spin on it, at least I was already thinking about going to long tube headers, but I didn't want to do that right now. Excuse me, y'all. I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff at one time. This video ain't gonna be that long. I just wanted to update you on that. Sorry about taking y'all around in a circle, but it is what it is. At first I was frustrated because I was like, "Oh man, I don't want to drive that truck with no exhaust leak and all that. Not nothing major like that, of course, but I ain't got the money to get no headers at the moment. I mean, I can probably order some more from Amazon, which is where I got those. Shoot, them headers been on there for at least, let me see, Bryce is 9. I had them on there before he was born, so them headers at least 10, 12 years old. So they, compared to what I paid for them on Amazon or eBay, whichever one I ordered them from, it was worth the money because it was like only $100 and something. But it looked like the weld just pretty much popped off of the side of the collector flange. So now I'm gonna have to do something different. I mean, my wife Impala is at the house, which I don't want to drive it. I want to drive my Impala. I want to drive my Sentra, but I don't want to drive this truck like this. I mean, I got to go home, but I definitely don't want to drive it with that exhaust leak. And for me to put long tube headers on it, I'm gonna have to put the headers on. I'm gonna have to cut off the, I guess, how much pipe I think I'm gonna need, or what don't need, or whatever, however that go, and get the headers put on with the collectors and all, get all that welded up. Lord Jesus. Right now, y'all seeing the raw emotion, even though my facial expression is neutral. I don't often show it. I can be angry and have this face. I can be happy and have this face. But I'm down right now a little bit, man, because I got to do something else to this truck that I didn't plan on doing right now, and I'm struggling to try to figure out how to turn it into a positive. This is the stuff that you go through when you're doing all this budget stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, most people that got a whole lot of money, they're going to be like, "Oh, man, ain't no big deal. I'm going to go ahead and order something from Summit or Jags or whatever. I'm going to get it, take the whatever or whatever place and get it done, blah, blah, blah." I don't have the option. The only reason you even see me down here is because I had to come back and finish up my cousin's car so I can get paid for it, because that money already got to go somewhere. So I'm like, all right, Lord, where is I'm going to come up with the money to do this? Just the one and only vehicle that I got that's running. But I have access to my wife's Impala, which she does watch my videos, and if I know y'all don't know my wife, but she give me an earful when I do this my and me and I and all that. I get a serious earful behind that, which I do understand that, we are together. God joined us together as one. So when I hurt, she hurts, and when she hurts, I hurt. We help each other, blah, blah, blah. I get all that. I'm just the type of person that I like to have my own. If I got stuff and she got stuff, then together we got more stuff. But it's not the case right now. It's like when I'm up, she's down. When I'm down, she's up. It's like we rarely ever up together, and that's what's frustrating about it. But Lord willing, we gonna get through it together. You know, she working on some things. I'm working on some things. So eventually we gonna shine together. I'm just trying to hold on to the faith. You know that that's gonna work out. But I don't want to talk y'all head off about my personal issues. That's just what it is. I just put it out there because I know it's more people that's trying to do this thing, and I get people in the comments saying, "Hey, what's your how did you do your build, and how did you do this, and how did you do that?" And I'm like, hopes and prayers, pretty much. You know, hopes and dreams. You know, that's how I did it. You know, when I came up with a little bit of money, I did what I could do with what money I had access to. You know, not saying this to discourage you. I'm telling you this to encourage you that even when things like this happen, there's a way to get through it. You just got to, you know, try to dig deep and figure out what you can do to try to make it work. So I got options. I want long tube headers. That's going to require me to modify the exhaust anyway. So I'm going to get on the internet, see who got some long tube headers to fit this body style with a small block. And depending on what they cost, I'll save up some money and try to get them. So the quicker repair would be for me to just order some more shorties. But I really don't want any more shorties. You know, because where they at and where they bolt up at, they kind of aggravating getting to the collector flange. So at least if I have this issue in the future with long tube headers, they further down the way I can easily get to the 3 fasteners. But like I say, I got to make sure I got to come up with the money to first get the headers. I got to pretty much force myself to drive it with the exhaust leak, and then I got to turn around and put the headers on, and then get it to the muffler shop so they can weld the collectors in with the rest of the exhaust. I would love to get Troy to do it at Troy's Muffler up in Anderson, South Carolina. If y'all not familiar with him, y'all look him up, Troy's Muffler, or I think his YouTube page and Facebook page might be Carnage Performance Exhaust. He manufactures his own mufflers and all that in-house. Real good guy, real good people to get to do business with. I encourage you all, if you're familiar with him, or if you're not familiar with him, look him up, man. Real good dude. I drove 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours, just to get my exhaust done, and I hadn't had a problem out of it yet. And from what he told me, he said that exhaust outlived that truck. And I'm like, hey, that's it. I can work with that. So look him up. I'm going to tag him, or however you do this on YouTube, and let him know that I gave him a shout out in another video. Hopefully you can do some business with him, and I guarantee you won't regret it. But I'm going to go ahead and close the video out because I got to get ready to go home and get myself washed up, check on my son or whatever. So regardless of what you might feel behind this video, regardless of how I might feel now, I know God got a blessing for me within this video, within this situation. So I'll try to keep y'all posted. If I do get to order some headers, or order some headers, whether they be shorties or long tube, I'll keep y'all in the loop, take pictures of it, post it or whatever. And then when I get ready to do them, I'm gonna have to see if I can sneak my way in town and get somebody to weld the collectors up right fast. And then, we'll do like a little before and after video over that or whatever. But I try to keep y'all in the loop on what's going on, because I know a lot of y'all watch faithfully and you stay in the comment section, and I appreciate that. Thank y'all for that. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love and the prayers. Thank you for the advice. It's a new guy I got that's in my comments now. He's subscribed here lately. I forgot his name. It's something Newman. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for your advice and for your suggestions and all that. And I just wanted to shout you out. So that's it. Y'all be blessed, be encouraged, and keep wrenching. I'll see y'all on the next video. Y'all be blessed.